I am okay with the YouTube channel growing slowly. I am prepared to make this a journey of 5, 7, 10 years. I just know, like, I watch too much Gary Vaynerchuk, but I love his content. And he talks about patience and the joy in the process. Honestly, also something that happens with this YouTube channel to me, I am happier. I am just making content and I have no expectations. If I have expectations like, oh, I hope this video gets a lot of views or I hope I get a lot of subscribers, that really stresses me out and it takes away the joy of the process for me. So I feel like the support that some people have been giving me, which again, I am so thankful for you, but many of you, well, a couple of you, to be honest, have been like worried about me not getting maybe super, like, so many views as, I don't know, another YouTuber that you may watch, or many subscribers. And I am thankful, especially if it comes in way of a critique that I can actually work on. Or if you have tips. But again, if I have no expectations, I enjoy the process and I am ready to, honestly, this can take a lot of time and I am enjoying making these videos. So yeah, I just wanted to add that really quick. Also because something really embarrassing is that everyone knows about my channel. Everyone on Instagram, because there's a lot of people on Instagram that know me from real life. Friends, people that are not my friends anymore, classmates that I got along with more or less, and everyone. I know this is like the worst scenario for many small YouTubers. We don't want the real people from real life to know. It's not like internet people are not real people, but you get what I mean. It's like a little embarrassing because your goals are high and you know it will take time to get there. But I just shared a couple of posts about my YouTube channel and everyone knows. Even a cousin reached out, which was amazing. It was really sweet of her. But yeah, I'm so nervous because I know this is one of the worst case scenarios for many people that are starting YouTube channels, and I have that. But you know what? It's not as bad sometimes. Sometimes I do get really nervous, but other times I am just like, oh, I am so brave, I didn't care. And sometimes I am so nervous that I don't post about the new video on Instagram because I am scared. Which or just like uncomfortable. This is like a very niche audience, comics. So if people subscribe just because they want to support me but they're not going to watch the videos, to me that's not necessary. Because I want people that enjoy the videos to watch them, not people to subscribe just because they want to support me, which again I am so thankful. So I am trying to grow this YouTube channel. And an important part of that is a part that I honestly I do like, which is data and seeing the analytics and seeing what's working, do more of that, and plan videos that you would like, that the audience seems to be liking in order to grow, right? But the funny thing is happening with my analytics, and also I was reading Crush It by Gary B, and he was commenting that analytics, yes, they should be used, but trusting your gut is also important. And I also think that because my channel went to some sort of hiatus, right now it is like trying to rise again. So yeah, I am seeing the analytics, and what I see confuses me a little bit because I see that the watch time, that's the biggest besides tutorials, but I don't have enough expertise to be doing that, says that when I appear in the thumbnail and I appear in the video, even if it's about my life, it's doing well in watch time. Oh, if you don't know what watch time is, it basically means how many minutes do people that are watching your videos stay in the video. it's more valuable a video that has maybe 10 views and people stayed for 5 minutes, because nowadays people have the attention span of a goldfish. I think there's a study about that. I'm saying that this seriously. They don't get much focus or capacity of focus from their education, which, I mean, I understand. That's the platform. That's what we're working with. And then if you get a video that has lots of likes, but people are staying just 1 second in your video, even if you have like 1,000 views, that's not valuable. You have to make a good video that's entertaining with lots of b-roll ideally, etc. But for some reason you are liking when I am talking to you like this. I don't know if I have already formed with some of you what's called a parasocial relationship. That's the way they call it when I am here in this video and you are there in your real life. I mean, we can interact by comments and DMs and ways. When someone describes a parasocial relationship, they tend to put it like, oh, look at these super big YouTube creators that have millions of views and subscribers, and they are like using their audience because the audience gets excited to see them and they don't know that person in the audience exists. It's like in your brain you see these YouTubers as your friends, your Twitch streamers maybe. But if they are very big, they may not know your name or that you exist. And as someone that watches YouTube a lot, and I am a small channel, I get really happy about seeing some people's videos. I have made that connection. And I know that it's always worded like, oh, parasocial. It even comes from paranormal, I think. It's like, oh, this is so creepy because that YouTuber doesn't know you exist and that stuff. But I also feel like, as an audience, because this perspective is not a lot, I'm a small YouTuber right now. I have like 600 subscribers. When I see a person that may have a very serious issue, I'm going to say an example. This doesn't happen because I have YouTubers with that problem. But anyway, let's imagine this YouTuber has depression. I can just do this. If it was your friend, you cannot do that. Unless you are a horrible friend, of course. But if you see a super big YouTuber being sad, for example, you know they will have the comfort they need, maybe from their family members, from their other subscribers. You don't have any real commitment. So I also see it as an advantage. You can skip the video. You can make them talk faster. You can mute them. You cannot do that with people in real life. I feel like it's always pictured like the influencer is taking, I hate that word. Well, the YouTuber is taking advantage of the audience, but the audience is also able to watch them without strings attached. That's part of the game. I don't know. I just feel I wanted to talk about this. I am making this series. So this is what I am going to do. I have these videos that are the most successful. I'm going to make more of those. Of course, it's ideal that the YouTuber niches down and makes the content more centralized. Right now, it is not, and I am still going to continue sharing my experiences because I love to make this type of videos. I love to share with you everything, even if few people watch it. My analytics are telling me there are people watching the whole video, so that's great. Even the comments are, I don't know, I feel like there are even more comments sometimes in these types of videos. No, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I am planning on making series of content, but of course I'm not going to be able to be posting. I want to post every day, honestly, but I know I don't have the capacity right now because I do try to make the videos as good as I can. And also, there's always, since I hurt my arm, I have been having this
also,
learning there's a point in the day where my two arms start to hurt. They are like exhausted. I guess the left arm is like getting super used to it. I should think, but still, it does get tired. But yeah, I am trying to make 3 series, and one of them is going to focus while talking about webtoons and manga exclusively, because that's going to be the niche down part. I am going to try to talk about things you can learn from reading those webtoons. Now I am planning another series that's called Just Read. Again, it's also a question if I can edit videos fast enough. I am going to probably ask for help with the people I am comfortable asking help from. I don't know, I do want to grow this YouTube channel, but I also want not only making webtoon but reading webtoon. I would assume you want to contribute to the industry you're trying to join, right? I don't know, I just have this feeling that sometimes comic artists want to make their comic, but they don't want to read other comics. And also, something that I have been noticing is how we comic creators tend to prioritize the artwork, because honestly, it takes so much time compared to a phrase. To say like an army of 50 soldiers, to draw that is a nightmare. But then again, writing is also very important, and I am trying to go into that because I feel like not many people are focusing on that. Again, I understand that it is overwhelming. This is not for hobbyists, the writing part. This is for people that really want to make, if there's a manga or anime that you love, absolutely, every time you hear the opening, you get super happy because you remember that feeling of watching that show or whatever that story was. If you want to make a story that impacts your reader in that way, I would assume you would go the extra length of, yes, first you start your comic, maybe it's you go improving as you go, but you also care about learning not only how to be a better artist, but also a better writer, because you need both. Well, not really a writer. Really, you need to be a storyteller, not a writer. It's not the same thing. You don't need to know many things they have to know, like adverbs instead of I don't know what, etc. I have heard a couple of writers talk about that. Even I was reading on writing by Stephen King, and there was some part of the book I just skipped because I was like, okay, I'm not going to deny that. But maybe I should have, because as a non-native English speaker, I have seen so many mistakes in my work. But I am working on that as well. So I get that it is overwhelming to go the extra mile, but if comics, webtoon, manga, etc., I am trying to put everything into stories, because that way people ideally don't get as mad. I would think if you love this so much, like if you're passionate about this is your place to be. And if there's a video you want to watch and nobody is making it, either yes, make it yourself, or ask me and I will try to make it. I really want this community to engage. I want to get to know you. I don't want this to be only possible. I don't want this to be just a parasocial relationship. It would be cool to get to know you. And there are some people that I have met this way that have become my friends, even though I don't know them from real life. My 2 patrons, I do not know them from real life, but we chat sometimes, and that's great. I love that connection. I love that they are believing in me enough, and I appreciate them so much. So much, really. But then again, also other YouTubers that support me and I support their channels, other comic creators that support me and I support their comics. One of my best friends has become Tambi. She's the creator of The Pirate's Maid. on Webtoon, and she will hate that I mention her without deserving it, as she says. But I am so happy that she's started her long form comic, and yeah, I'm going to continue supporting her. Like, there's people I have become friends because of this YouTube channel, and I am really grateful about all those experiences. I have you all in my mind right now. And yeah, just approach. I don't know. I just want to make that community happen. I want to preserve this type of series and to build this like a conversation, like you can talk and we can debate. Okay, I have been talking for too long. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this one or the other more professional videos. Tell me everything that's crossing your mind right now, even if it's a critique or feedback, whatever you want. Anyway, welcome to the channel if you want to. Bye.